He just took off on that one, and he might have just won the game for him.
I don't even worry about that. Let's get it on to the next. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh.
These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them to avoid losing them next season.
Hmm. You won't let me. So how do I freaking how do I re-sign people? I don't get this. It's all locked. Hmm. Re-sign players right there. But it doesn't give me a chance to re-sign. It just, that's it. Nothing. Dangnabbit. I don't want that one. I want that right there. Okay. Alright. I got it. That's in week 3. So 3 weeks. I can re-sign him. Same as this one. That's week 5. Alright. My roster does not meet. Man, I got mine. I got your roster swinging, dude. It's bullshit. I can't do shit about it. Sign the following players and try again. Who am I gonna fucking sign, you fucking morons? For fuck's sake. I can't do anything for fucking 3 goddamn weeks, you dumb ignorant motherfuckers. Manage roster. Resign players. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. 5 weeks. There's no one I could fucking re-sign right goddamn now. That's the end of the fucking line. Dumb, stupid motherfuckers. There's no one I can fucking re-sign. Damn, this game is a smart fucking cookie. There are no players to re-sign there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Week 3. I can't do nothing. Stupid fucking game, man. Damn it. Week 1. Week 2. Week 3. I still can't re-sign this stupid motherfucker. Come on. I don't get this stupid game. I really don't. This is fucking moronic. I can't play a game because it won't let me. I can't fucking do a damn thing. Roster's underdone. You have to re-sign somebody. But I can't re-sign a fucking person. Well, it says 20. That's 20. Oh well. Hasn't even gone through a week, really? I can't re-sign anybody. It won't let me fucking re-sign.
Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards, but also higher risk.
Okay. Daggone. Finally. There we go.
Tonight, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at two different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for a Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that's incomplete.
That's their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up.
On these key third down throws. On fourth down, the punt team is on. It's just set away. Return here for Cowboy. Very nice response on time. That getting 11 back on the return.
And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys! CeeDee Lamb, 52 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board here first in the season opener. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
He adds the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Sim's going to go ahead and hold on to this one, and they'll start at the 25. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
A quick 1st down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. The Cotton Bowl MVP in this stadium in 2020, Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long. Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. Micah Parsons now with his 2nd sack here on opening night.
One of the league's best linebackers. He ended that play almost before it began, and the running back absolutely overmatched no matter what he tried to do.
Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. 32-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return, and they will take over 1st and 10. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Good starting field position for them here.
As they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb.
Already his second touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Parkey with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Sim's going to go ahead and hold on to this one, and they'll start at the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. It's Stevenson with a run to begin the drive. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they're just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Oh, yeah.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Stevenson. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They can use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, C.D. Lamb at wide receiver as he brings out this offense. He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number 1.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those come into play here. Off to an incredible start. Got their feature guy going, and now everyone else should have opportunities.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 22.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch,
then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Throw Prescott. Contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. 34 yards and another first down.
And he reminded us that he's a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago. As he starts off week 1, picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support. And I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Give him 3 yards there, as that'll take us to 4th down. Here's Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What an excellent end result. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the 1st down. It's now 1st and goal.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Prescott now. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. Is ready down to the 40-yard line. There's about 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
This is kind of one of those twitch plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 to 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run it.
Daddy will fight it. He's in the end zone for a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 40-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are looking good here this season. They're able to withstand the move. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May, that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together
Kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Dorrance Armstrong in on the stop.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Hurts. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. Aaron Siposs on to punt as he'll get this one away now. Now Callaway on the return. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions.
I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates. Great analogy, Brandon, because they are up the back and ready to get up and they get the line of scrimmage.
They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And he swings in. It's incomplete.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Eluding the pressure right. They'll let this go for the end zone. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He gets it to Thomas. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 19 yards there on the catch and run. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go for one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life. No doubt about it. But you're stuck with me in this booth. And he's miles away and smiling. And happy. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Hurts throwing complete to Smith. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37. A gain there of 21 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play in football.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. That is incomplete.
And now the common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still two more downs to connect.
And try to pick up another first down. To throw again, second down.
Eventually, something else happens as well. And this time it was a turnover.
And it caught up to him. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And goes for 30 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one rips, the other's right there to pick them up. Them in this ball game.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send John over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway. We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season opener. But first, let's take a look at what's still to come here in the opening weekend of the NFL season. Plenty of good matchups in that 1 o'clock Eastern window. It'll be noon at Soldier Field in Chicago. And a big test for the Bears, as that promises to be a tight one. In the late afternoon games, the place to be might very well be Denver, Colorado, where it'll be the Broncos.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. Well, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to
To the 29. The Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. Launches just to a jump ball, and this is caught. A big play here for Dallas. 51 yards.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they put field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the field flips here as they'll get the 20 now on first and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give them a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now Elliott. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Elliott is in. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week 1 is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they need.
Now Parkey for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott.
The 15 out there for the Cowboys as they run to send this way.
Here's Sims now for Ezekiel. No room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So here the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what the freshest few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. Let's face it, it's all certain so a 25-point lead late. It wasn't designed to put someone away. But that being said, this task is impossible. Let's face it, the bottom line is that push becomes impossible. Because possession is an empty. I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you gotta imagine he's thinking, guys, you gotta help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing is Hurts. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Sets up to throw it. And it goes down. It's a sack. They get him back in his own 3-yard line. Micah Parsons in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. Oh, the return is Callaway. And nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And this offense, they're going to have an excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10
on the short side of the field. Dallas offense set for this next drive. A long drive last time after this offense tries of number 1. They started basically in the shadows of their own end zone. Marched down the field, and a lot of that was passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they did an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass.
And this is caught by Cowboy touchdown. Touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys open the lead up to 34-0. Well, CD and Simpson put a video around the league wasn't paying attention to the start to the season. They will be heading into week 2. This has been an impressive week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send the message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
Now Parkey for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. Moving play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
On 2nd down, Gainwell looking for space. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. And right about now, start to think that he made a wrestling like that. Gosh, points are not going to focus on this game. Because this game, this defense got to have the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe 2 steps to everything they've done. They've had the answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Out of his hands, outside of the 20.
Anyone thinks they're just going to tuck the horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big three-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with now 3 week-long touchdowns. And the Cowboys get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Parkey adds the extra point, and it is 42-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll have to throw. And this past the 50. Call the guy out of bounds.
Starts the drive 12 yards.
Or maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff says, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have now looked particularly good all game long. A nice throw there for a good game and a first down.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Hurts throw left side complete. That's Brown. 11 yards for number 11. Now this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to do things with a positive run. Will go down. The Cowboys sack. Micah Parsons make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. This whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense is going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, he'll drop the throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down. So 2 sacks for the rookie, definitely making an impact here in year 1.
And in a ton of different ways, because rushing the passer, that was supposed to be a skill that he was developing. Looks to me like he's figured it out already.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Taken in at the 22. It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give them a good 10 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes CeeDee Lamb and the rest of the Dallas offense.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now, they would have to go to general manager and say, is there any way you can trade for him? Figure to our team so he's under contract anymore? Because he really have the heck of a ball game as it is right here.
I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To throw is Prescott. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner in the sportsmanship handbook has something to be said for calling dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL. It's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 68 yards. And the Cowboys are closing in on a winning start to the year. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time. Looking at week 1 of home. This is like we want to be home week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there is a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin. It looked like they're going to protect it here in this one. Markey with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Rookie? I don't know. I'm just having fun.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Sim's going to go ahead and hold on to this one, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll drop the throw. Well, it's caught on the right side of Smith. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
So one play, they're already just shy of midfield.
one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On second and 10, Hurts fires a quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. 11 yards for number 11. Well, a touchdown here on this drive. It wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, your coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go for the 40. They'll look to throw again. He's got Smith here. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling has been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Back to throw again. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Well, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there, maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
And Dallas gets set to take the field. They don't really need the points here, Charles, given what they're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continue to forward on.
And they've gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, they get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see if things are starting to come out of this one. But the way this kid has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution.
The fans expect.
Well, I guess he was right. It is rookie. It don't matter. It's just having fun.
To deliver some of the best games each week, and one team is certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here, and they don't seem to be done trying to drive the football. Yeah, continue to feel that one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fans, they might disagree with this season.
Banks, they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Well, Prescott here to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Lamb. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21.
This was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the
Cowboys, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Seattle Seahawks.
Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. They'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings.
Alright. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom and then I gotta come in and turn on my my light to my tarantula. Lordy. I think I'll turn the light on first. And go to the bathroom, come back and start on the next week. Really? Damn. Alright, now I am back.
Field in Seattle. It's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession.
And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith. Would you say his last week's performance got him? What like in terms of numbers? One touchdown, one pick, but obviously
yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how he find a way to win the game. Maybe he needs to be able to part to the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Walker starts the drive, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The numbers for Walker from last week's effort: 15 carries, 59 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt, they made some slight adjustments how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can keep those numbers up a notch.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. On third down, here's Walker. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
Fielded at the 20. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Just a fantastic punt return of 80 yards. And the Cowboys put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they score in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
Do you think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
Well, we know he has home run hitting ability in the punt return department, and he showcases it there all the way back for 6. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what the opponents can do with this kickoff. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And their second attempt here, the first drive stalled, and they brought it.
Time to break some things out, I think, in the playbook. Now that they've gotten out there, getting settled a little bit, let's see if they can pick things up. Maybe try to get the ball to the guys and get the ball to the ends and then play playmakers like that. Defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On first down, Smith.
offense and what we're seeing each and every week, that great creativity and usual productivity.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on third down, Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game. It's certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Fielded at about the 28. And there he goes again. Touchdown, Cowboys. 72 yards on the punt return. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
That's the second touchdown return of the game. And yes, we're only in the first quarter.
How about that for a start? So he's on pace for 8. You think he gets there?
I don't see how, but right now, he's got to like what he's getting done.
Yeah, he likes it. His team loving it. Parkey adds the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So his big play capability in full display there as he's able to return that punt for a touchdown. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And we will get another look at Seattle's offense. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now, first down. Now a play fake. It's Smith. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be out right at the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Lost it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Rolling to his right. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Kind of surprised they accept the penalty.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is they want to move them back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take the down.
They had that under pressure, and they got to him again. Micah Parsons able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now Gino. This one into the hands of Metcalf. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a fourth and long.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Returnable here for Callaway. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a first and 10. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he'll be brought down at the 27. The numbers for him from a week ago. And you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw right there they want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Give him 15 there. The Cowboys have a first. Nothing to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Prescott. This is caught. And he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So his great start to the season continues. He found the end zone time after time in the opener last week. And he does it again here in week 2.
And Brandon, we have a lot of coaches tell us week to week that there is no momentum, there is no carryover. Every game is its own entity. But after what we saw him do last week and now punching one in here, I'm starting to think that there is a carryover, and he's feeling it.
Markey with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So that drive, 4 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Asker's going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Smith. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half?
After that pick six, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watch the highlight reels from this one, the better.
Parkey adds the extra point, and a round is on here in this first half. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Aston's going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Well, Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for him for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to return.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Walker now at 1st and 10. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Smith. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
A short gain that doesn't get on the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Now here's Michael Dixon. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away.
It'll be just an 18-yard punt, and they will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They were victorious a week ago over Philadelphia. They lead here as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Here's Prescott. That's out of hands and Gallup over the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as the tackle made here at the 36.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st down, they look downfield and it's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside Parker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And that is incomplete.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys continue to pull away here in this first half. So this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Parkey with the extra point. And that makes this 35-0 now. That time a 6-play drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown from C.D. Lamb. Team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Esco's going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do these things I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again. And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He wants to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Gino. And his throw is incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Smith throwing again. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Smith. Oh, now it's stripped. He loses the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. 20. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. Well, Charles, I mean, things just seem to be getting worse and worse for one sideline. Or flip it over after that fumble return for a touchdown. Better and better on the opposite end. What an impressive first-half performance.
And, partner, I know the saying in the NFL goes that no lead is safe. But I will say that this one seems pretty secure. And if we continue to see plays like that, I'm going to switch back and say this lead is safe.
Parkey adds the extra point, and it is 42-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it return for a score. Haskins going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. Charles, you down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into the range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm not going to date myself one more time because I'm going to quote a little Smokey and the Bandit there. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching mount this drive and see if he gets a good time today.
That is incomplete. No, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. Out of the gun, Smith. He'll find Metcalf. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Geno now to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge... So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Jacoby Brissett, couple of touchdown passes as his guys win their second straight to start the year. From there, we fly north to Cleveland to check on the Browns at home at First Energy Stadium. And it was the visiting San Francisco 49ers that come in and get the victory. Trey Lance, couple of touchdown passes as his guys win their second straight to start the year. And then lastly, the nation gets a good one on Monday night between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings.
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it from the start of quarter 3.
In the game you're watching watching. You've seen a strong first half out of Dak Prescott. His guys are on the road to blow out City. They lead it big. As we send you back out to Brandon Gott and Charles Davis.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Oh, he brings it in off the deflection. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
All right, partner, what's going on here? Is it the nighttime for them? Is that what's giving them all the advantages?
Whatever the case is, the bounces, sometimes we talk about them going one way, they're going their way.
Yeah, the bounces, the tips, whatever, they're definitely going in their direction.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Inside give to Elliott. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Prescott now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it's 3rd down and 2.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you. No question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first
possession of the second half.
Brandon, this is a better quarterback
offense set for this next drive. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
The give is to Elliott. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 62 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go.
Touchdown! Michael Gallup, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cowboys take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Parkey with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them,
helped to put this game out of reach. And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much a picture now.
So their bottom line is how they really game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
8 yards on the pickup, but now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Smith now to throw. And it's a quick throw to Lockett. That'll get him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Well, still in the 3rd quarter here. Now you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
And the tackle going to be made at the 34-yard. A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. And they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum so they can get the score a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing the state football from here on out.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Again, Smith. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On second down, it's Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
Extra point attempt to come here.
And now it's blocked. This is going the other way. Taking it right down Broadway. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way back. And this can't believe this. Things going on after a touchdown in this one.
After the block, they kind of froze and then realized, oh, wait, they can return this, and they returned it all the way.
And you know why they froze? Not often do you get that second sound, right? Because you can't hear that, and then there's that second thud when there's a block. That's when people freeze and they have to realize where the ball is. They picked it up and took it the other way.
Following the bunch, PAT, they're set to kick this one away. From the 6. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score yet, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can. Well, I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
He's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give them 32 on the play.
Even with the big lead here in the fourth, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll throw again. Prescott looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Again to Elliott. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 74 yards rushing now for Zeke, and he's got a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. A lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches have a reliable running game. They breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game.
That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it in here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score. That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Right around 4 carries.
ready to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Here's Elliott, and he will take it in for a Cowboys score. A touchdown run there from a yard out, and the Cowboys are on their way to a 2-0 start. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. You expect the drives. You can just say that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Parkey adds the extra point, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Ester's going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Looking to throw again on second down. Smith, and he will go down. A Cowboys sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
Talk about two sides of the ball at cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. Their front seven, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
Now it's a spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's third and long. Now back to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get 15, but they still need a little bit more. Fourth down.
So much about offense is what we call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll come on for his fifth kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Now Callaway on the return. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. Dallas returns on offense, and among the weapons, Michael Gallup at wide receiver. Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation. The catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
He wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play here for Dallas. And even 50 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling, but inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time,
Find a way to keep improving. 14 for the extra point.
This one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to zip this one away.
That's who's going to keep this from the end zone.
They'll start at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take back over. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to over, and they're trying to get the reset button starts tomorrow.
13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also gets them a first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. Wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week trying to get some momentum going.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play and second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy catch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To throw again on second down. Smith out to the right. He gets it to Lockett. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. To the air again, Smith. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the play. And that's going to bring up second down. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Dallas, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they'll drop to 0-2.
And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams.
I'm Brandon Gunn. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas.
It's the first weekend of hope, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And this will never be returned. Let's head back in the end zone for a touchback.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by their quarterback standing at 6'2" from Eastern Illinois. It's Jimmy Garoppolo.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
Garoppolo, first play, going to throw it. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now, 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Garoppolo. It's Myers again with another catch. 7 yards there and a first down. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, then what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
Barkley on first down, going to work his way forward, only for about a couple there. Well, this defense for the Cowboys very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it like
Situation on 4th.
And the Giants send out their punter now. Waiting for it back deep, Antonio Callaway. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken around the 12. There'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take it. Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And out to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 138 yards, and a touchdown.
Now we're starting to see some consistency being established here because if you do it once, some people might count it as a fluke, but if you do it a second time, you're starting to think maybe he's got it going. And that's exactly where he appears to be headed.
Prescott on 1st down. And So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing, Prescott. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. Prescott yet again. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants 16. A nice pickup of 17 yards. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. And here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end and come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. Kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively. It's getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
the interception. Here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Parkey with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. But he fires one that's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Nothing to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Off the play fake, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead. CeeDee, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Now Parkey for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. Set to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. There's Garoppolo to throw. His throw incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, and give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He gets this one complete to Tre'Quan Smith. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force down.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So on tracks the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. It wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to widen their lead in this first half. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Parkey adds the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And now out come the Giants. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost. So.
It does test the mental processes of the team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch, and guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games. This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Garoppolo. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring in the third down.
Expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receivers. He brings out this offense.
He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when you watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback to run it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But boy, he's getting it done and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
And he's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Elliott. He finds some open field here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 43 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Prescott off play action. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys open the lead up to 34-0. So this now 34-0 with the extra point pending. And Charles, I thought these guys might have the advantage coming in, but I didn't expect this.
Well, I'm glad we're going with full transparency here because I didn't.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Parkey with the extra point. And that's the 45 and a half now.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's finished by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields in right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And New York set to take the field. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week minutes before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And the throw left side right here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
But his team's
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So that challenge a successful one. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. He's got Smith here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 1st down, Garoppolo. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there. Trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly add their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
I thought the first half he's putting together. Well under 100 yards already with that sack. And to me, they'd be well to keep looking his way.
A number of big plays already in this one.
To really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. This is Elliott, and he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They got their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
They'll try again with Elliott, and he will touch it in for a Cowboy score. Elliott in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. But just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come and have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Now parking for the extra point. Route is on here in this first half. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. All that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. Taken at about the 1. halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where you see the final score there. Sky Moore, 91 yards receiving there. From there, we head east to Cleveland. Check on the Browns at home at First Energy Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3 from the 6. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
So when's the best time to take the big shots downfield? When you think a defense least expects it, and I think the first play of the 3rd quarter qualifies. They came right out firing. That's how you send a message to start the second half of a game.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Elliott running right. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Play action now, Prescott. He's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb from 17 yards out. And the Cowboys have got it on cruise control. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positives. With the lead that they've built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
Now parking for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. First down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get
out of your gaps. You don't get the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
First down, Prescott. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
That tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Prescott. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Defender was right there in his shorts. Is that one of those situations as a DB where you just tip your cap and say, nice catch?
Well, you're supposed to, but a true competitor, he's not tipping his cap at all. He's upset he still didn't make the play. If it's a 50-50 ball or a moment of truth, he's got to win more than his fair share of them as well.
Probably especially angry because if it was incomplete, it would have been 4th down.
Exactly.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
62 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
10th carry now for Elliott. And this time he is in. Ezekiel Elliott with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Cowboys are pouring it on. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Parkey adds the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And from back there, Wiseman will just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The New York set to take the field. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about it.
And now has another interception. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions. I mean, it's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reasons to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
A first down throw for Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes, someone delivering it accurately, offensive line giving him time to throw the ball. A true team record, but he stands above it because he was on the receiving end of so many great plays.
Parkey with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Possession switching back to the New York Giants. But the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is,
and my goodness, another interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six
is exactly what they had in mind. No, not at all, because this offense, they can start that game wrong. Haven't done the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here,
and that one backfired in a big way.
Navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six and get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. They've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
They certainly aren't letting up today's partner because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Oh, the return is Callaway. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And out come the offense as they take over. Out comes CeeDee Lamb and the rest of the Dallas offense. A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in the route, or they get open early, or they just...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Big play here for Dallas. 49 yards.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout, and they hook up again for another big play.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal
From just inside the 10. Inside give to Elliott.
Inside 60 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm exactly right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with it.
And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. And that rushing touchdown is fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Parkey with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. Team out for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Possession of the ball going back over to the Giants. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, give them some space, and try to make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. To throw on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. Robinson hauling it in outright. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Garoppolo. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Let's go ahead and put check marks by it all, partner. No points. Down by 4 touchdowns. Haven't had anything going today on offense. Why not add a late sack to the mix? Obviously a day to forget for all involved. Let's give plenty of credit to this defensive effort. They've been excellent from start to finish.
And the Giants send out their punter now.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
And it's fielded at the 34. That'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Let's see, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to his teammates maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Elliott. Well, they nearly sprung that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 92 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's going on. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense
This one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of the national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are hit.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good
Football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better. Parkey is the extra point.
This was over a while ago as he was add on to that big lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Fields right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And it's incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Micah Parsons able to drop it that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Well, have a game, sir, why don't you? A sack earlier, and an exclamation point here late in the game, and this one won by his side of the ball. They played so well, surprised he didn't get his 2nd sack earlier.
So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Back to throw here. Left side, he's got Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of 1st. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Returnable here for Callaway. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Dallas offense set for this next drive. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. This has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would you put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Well, Prescott here to throw. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Prescott. Open man layup. It's complete. And he'll go down, but now the field getting this inside the 30. Well, that's to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
For the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
And again, it's Prescott. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions from that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And now another one thrown incomplete. Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
That'll be caught by Fehoko. And he is going to have the Cowboys' 1st down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk, 17 yards there on 4th down.
And that's a big pickup on the 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stat.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
The parking for the extra point.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22. New York's offense back out there and set to go. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like, what feels good to you and what feels good to your team? You're down big. You really have, like, one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run, have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense is they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Cowboys, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Giants, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams.